Good morning, everyone. It's good to be here. My name is Bodhi Kokyu. Um, really excited to be here with all of you, holy grounders, and just want to start this time together with some music, just to kind of get us into our bodies and um, to feel into our bodies. So I've been really into listening to jazz music recently, so I'm going to begin our time together with a little jazz instrumental. Whatever may be going on in your life right now, just take a moment and allow yourself to feel the music and be with the music. Good morning, my Holy Ground family. I'm very excited to be here with you all today. I hope this moment that we were with music gave you the opportunity to just be present in your body. This morning, I know most mornings when I wake up, these thoughts, these various thoughts continue to crowd my mind and oftentimes begins me on this trajectory where I'm not really present in my experience. So one of the practices that I have began to do each morning is just allow myself to listen to some music that I enjoy, which I deeply enjoy, jazz and blues, and allow myself to connect to my body, what is really happening in my experience, what my teacher often says, exactly where my ass is located, where can I be present in that moment, in that present physical, fleshy moment. And so I hope this music allowed you to get into your body. And so our focus at this moment is a holy state of mind. This is the title of our anniversary. So I wanted to bring just a brief talk, very brief talk and a meditation for us to be with ourselves, with our flesh, with our being, so that when things come our way during the day, we know in our flesh where we are and can begin to engage the world in a very free and expressive way. So one of the feelings that I have been with consistently is this feeling of fear. What happens to my body when fear begins to overcome it? Lots of times my body will seize. Sometimes my body will shake. Sometimes various thoughts and stories begin to come to mind. And so early in my spiritual path, I had this concept of releasing fear. Somehow I could escape it or run away from it or mask it. And that was the way for me to begin to grow in my spiritual path. But now I have begun to embrace this concept of befriending my fear. What does it mean to befriend your fear, to know your fear, to pick it up and look at it and know exactly what it is so that when it arises, that you don't run, that you don't try to escape it, but you can walk right beside it and live in the deepest liberative way, knowing that that fear is there, but it does not control you. Allowing fear to arise and to accept that it's present and not allow it to control you. To know your fear in the deepest way possible so that it does not, you do not allow its tentacles to sink into your being. And so today I would like to do a meditation practice, one that I continue to use in the mornings and the evenings and throughout my day, to allow myself to know that fear may be part of my emotional makeup. It may be there. But at the end of the day, I get to choose knowing that my fear is there, in which way I would like to show up in the world, knowing that I have fear in my body, but it does not have the final word. So meditation is part of that practice for me. And I would like to even lift up, most people hold that meditation is sitting down, being comfortable, which is one way that you can practice it, but also meditation is a lifelong practice, a continual practice throughout the day. So when those things that bother you, that trigger you, come up during the day, meditation is one of those practices that you can use to begin to calm and center yourself, so that you can live the life that you choose to live, not bound by fear. So if you're sitting, allow yourself to get in the position of meditation for yourself. If you're walking, meditation is also a practice you can do while you're moving. So just allow yourself to connect to your breathing. Either you can close your eyes or have a soft gaze to the floor. Whatever feels best for you at this moment. And let's begin by taking a deep breath through your nose. And out through your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Allowing yourself to connect to your breath. Our breaths are what connect us all. Our breath is what reminds us and tells us that we are alive and that we are bound together in this life, like it or not. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Keep track of that breath. And when thoughts, your struggles, the tensions of life, the sound and noise of life begins to enter your mind, reconnect to that breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And one of the practices that I have when I begin to lose myself in a thought, I make a noise in my exhale that helps me land right back onto my flesh. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Whatever noise feels authentic to yourself. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Holy Ground family, these are practices that you can use at any time. They may create stories for others to think that you're weird in the middle of a sentence. When you're not in your body, you can begin these deep breathing practices that can allow you to land right back in your body. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Begin to follow your breath. And if you lose it, remember, In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Today I'm focusing on fear. If any of you connect to this feeling of fear that sometimes crowds our minds, fear, frustration, anger, deep grief, don't push it away. Breathe. Breathe. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Some of you have trauma. All of us have trauma. Pain, which may be connected to fear. Get to know those feelings. Breathe with those feelings. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Sometimes I have feelings that almost seize my physical body from moving. I still ask you to breathe with those feelings. Maybe take a deep breath in, hold it for 3 or 4 seconds, and then release it. Whatever feelings that may be. In through your nose. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. And out through your mouth. Those feelings may still be there. But maybe it creates more room for you to continue breathing. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Maybe you can see the emotion of feeling better now. Maybe now you can pick it up and look at it and see the roots. See how it is impacting your flesh, your body. Make sure you continue breathing. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Continue to follow your breath. Whatever may be coming up, know that you can breathe. Know that your breath is where your power exists. Continue breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And when you feel that the time is right, allow yourself to bring your awareness back into the place where you are, wherever you are. You're walking, sitting. But remember to keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Maybe before you open your eyes, take one more deep breath and release it with a noise or whatever feels best for you. And to end our time together, I wanted to play a song that I'm sure many of you know, but I also would like to kind of put what I would call a theological spin, or I'm thinking about my former New Testament professor, may he rest in peace, Dr. Kainhold Felder, a text that he wrote called Trouble in the Waters. So as you listen to this song called Imagine Me by Kirk Franklin, the song speaks a lot about imagining God, which I think is beautiful in itself. But also I wonder, let's hold imagine yourself in your full power. Because one of the things that I hold deeply as someone that has always been connected to the church is that we could never begin to understand who God is until we have a deep and full understanding of who we are as humans, in our skin, in our flesh. So before we even begin, and I'm sure many theological folk would challenge me on this, which is cool. Before we even begin to start talking about who God is, I would wonder how much bigger, how much more powerful God could be if we knew how powerful we are first. So I'm going to play this song, Imagine Me. And so I would like for us to hold, can you imagine, and also be powerful in your own skin. My Holy Grounder family, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Please remember to breathe when things begin to come your way that triggers or disrupts your peace. Just take a moment and remember, if you allow yourself to connect to your breath and to be with whatever feelings you may be having, grief, hurt, pain, sadness, fear, take a deep breath and breathe with your experience. I love you. I love you all. Have a holy state of mind. Namaste.